Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Chris. The vanilla series continues. Today it's all about 20 vanilla perfumes. These perfumes are unabashedly vanilla. That doesn't mean they're all foodie. Many of them are very gourmand. Many of them are very foodie. But I have got a few in here that do not swing too far into the gourmand zone, even though they are heavily vanilla perfumes. There's no doubt they're 100% vanilla fragrances. I've got cleanly formulated fragrances. I have affordable perfumes. I have luxury perfumes. I've got everything in the middle. There's something for everybody. And since I have 20, I'm going to dive right in. Before I do, let us all know down below what some of your very favorite 100% full-on vanilla perfumes are. And let me just grab and go. Let's see. I'm going to start off with one of my luxury perfumes. Black Tie by Celine. I could have put this in my my video. Vanilla perfumes that don't smell like food. But this, even though it doesn't smell like food, it is a full-on vanilla. The vanilla in here is very sweet and it borders on being gourmand. It almost gets into the gourmand zone, but it doesn't quite. There's something in here that keeps it from going into the gourmand zone. I know there's a little bit of oak moss. This is not a mossy scent. It's powdery. It's musky. It has this beautiful musky quality. It's very soft. It's very warm. It has a little bit of orris, so it's got a little bit of flowers. But the orris is more for a smoothing effect. It's smooth, soft, powdery, and this is just absolutely delicious. Quiet elegance, a very upscale perfume that I would wear if I was going somewhere super duper fancy. Let's see, one of my affordable picks. This is a full-on gourmand. This is for my gourmand guys and gourmand girlies. I'm not a big body spray person, but I do like these ones by Cheiros. What is it, Sol Cheiros? By Sol Cheiros, the Brazilian Crushes. This is number 71, the most gourmand of all of the body sprays. And this one is just so dang delicious. I think my daughter and I have gone through 3 of these. She wears these a lot more than I do. I tend to only wear these at night in the cold weather because this one is just so sweet, but it's so delicious. And I love it when she wears it. Basically, this is a macadamia nut cookie with caramel, and that's it. I think those are the notes in here anyway. But it's full-on delicious. It doesn't last forever. Doesn't matter. These are very affordable. And they finally, they listened to us. They came out with the body cream, which I do not have yet. So you can go go to town and smell like a yummy, delicious macadamia nut caramel cookie. Another one that is reasonably priced, very full-on gourmand in my opinion, is Naughty Nona. This is like supposed to be based on a fruitcake, but I think it smells more like a panettone. And I have the perfume called Panettone, and they smell similar. This is the more vanillic, oily version to that perfume. Do I need both? No, because they are quite similar, but this is vanilla. It's gingered, candied gingered, orange, maybe orange rind. It's really quite delicious, and maybe because I'm hungry and thirsty, it's dinner time. This is absolutely quite delicious, making my mouth water. But it has some boozy notes. I want to say rum and some walnut or something like that. Straight up yummy, delicious, full-on gourmand vanilla for my gourmand guys and girlies. So if you want to smell like an oily, sweet panettone, that's your perfume. Oh my gosh, what to choose next? I'll choose one of my very favorite, not only one of my favorite perfumes in my collection, but definitely one of my favorite vanilla perfumes of all time. This is by Inicio. This is absolute aphrodisiac. It took me a long time to try this because it has some animalic notes. I want to say like civet and castoreum. I typically don't like notes like that. It just lends a funkiness to perfume that I could do without. And when I tried it, I was like, oh, I'm hooked. This is a masterpiece, vanilla masterpiece. So it's a musky vanilla with some of those animalic notes that don't go funky. It's got some white florals in here. I smell 0 flowers. And when I wear this, and by the way, it's sometimes when I wear this and I think it's gone, people will smell me hours later. When I wear this, this is what I get. People tell me I smell like a cake pop, chocolate chip cookie, and I think it smells more like a brownie with vanilla ice cream melting on the top. So gorgeous. A designer vanilla. Now, this vanilla has florals in here, but it is tons and tons of vanilla, and is the only black opium that I can do. This is black opium Le Parfum because it has 3 different types of vanilla. So this is black opium and a vanilla bomb got together and made a fragrance. So if you were afraid of all those flowers and coffee in the original, they're still here. They're still here in the beginning too. So if you hated that, this might not be the perfume for you. But those start to fade. They never go away completely, but they definitely fade. And this becomes a really much more of a vanilla dominant perfume. It's very, very nice. I smell black opium a lot in the city that I live. I don't smell Baccarat Rouge, although I'm smelling it more. St. Louis is coming around. But I do smell black opium a lot. My preferred take is Le Parfum, and you can get it, at the discounters. You can get it more affordable these days. Speaking of an affordable vanilla, it's pretty straightforward. I've shown this many, many times, and it's going to be in an upcoming video that I filmed three weeks ago. My affordable takes for spring perfumes is called Vanille by Outremer. And I paid all of $20 for this. This is an eau de toilette, 2 notes, cotton candy and vanilla. Very linear, that's all you get. But even though they do it, it's a very simple perfume, it's done well. And this is like not the blue raspberry cotton candy, this is pink cotton candy. Pink cotton candy and vanilla, it's quite nice. Another one that has sneaky longevity, another one that I have gotten compliments wearing out and about when I thought it was long gone. It smells really nice, very affordable. I've tried many, many in that line. I spent a ton of money getting every perfume in the line, and I still think Vanille is the best of the bunch. Okay, for those of you who like me to show cleanly formulated perfumes, I've got one here. It's Vanilla Woods by the 7 Virtues. This is a fruity vanilla with some smokiness. And the fruit in here is pear, and it's almost like a grilled pear. There's something in the background that gives this a little bit of a smokiness. It might be amberwood, I can't remember, but there's definitely something a little bit smoky as this starts to dry down. So if you don't like smoky vanillas, even though you like fruity vanillas, you might want to stay away from this. So this reminds me of Ariana Grande Mod Vanilla. My daughter loves it. I bought that for her. They smell very similar, but this is a little bit more fruity and this is a little bit more smoky. But well done. You can get it at Sephora. Okay, one that I absolutely love. It reminds me of Italy because when I went to Italy, I went into the Profumum Romum store. And this is the perfume that I sprayed and wore out the door. It lasted all day. It was a miserable hot day in Rome that day, and this one worked perfectly. I couldn't believe how well this worked, even though it's a really sweet perfume. This is called Acqua E Zucchero, which means sugar water. So this is basically a sugar water vanilla perfume. It's got, I think the notes list like vanilla and fruits and orange blossom. I personally don't get a ton of florals. I get more of a sweet, fruity, sugary vanilla that smells similar to, I have shown the affordable alternative to this in several videos. This is a much more refined, much longer lasting, less like artificial form of pink sugar. They smell very, very similar. Pink sugar has a little plastic note to it. It does not last very long. It's a little bit artificial. This one is like a much better version of that, but there is a huge price difference. I agree, but this one, and I'm an undersprayer, and for me to have this much of a dent in one of my perfumes, that's saying something. A full-on gourmand vanilla is this one here. Now this one reminds me, this is a wintertime vanilla, so all of you in the Southern Hemisphere are heading into the colder months. This is a great one. This is one I like to wear in the wintertime. This is called So Vanilla, and this to me smells like you took an orange creamsicle and, well, you took a gingerbread man and you melted an orange creamsicle and you took that gingerbread man and you dunked it in and then you smelled it or ate it. That's what I get. I get melted orange creamsicle and I get gingerbread. There is like the slightest hint of some sort of white floral in the background, probably orange blossom. So if you're super, super sensitive to orange blossom, you may pick it up. I really don't. I mean, let me take that back. It's subtle. It's in the background and subtle, but the gourmand part of this perfume way overtake those florals, and it has like a little, I don't know, something caramelly, something a little bit bruleed in the top. Okay, often considered a benchmark vanilla, the ultimate vanilla. I've heard other people say that this is the ultimate vanilla of all time. It's called Tihota. And this is quite pretty. It's very, very simple. It's a simple, musky, sweet, powdery vanilla. It's very, very simple. I neglect this perfume. I do not know why. It smells delicious. I agree. It's a fantastic vanilla. Very, very simple. I completely neglect it. At one point I considered decluttering it, but I got too much hate mail when I said that on one of my videos, so I kept it. But a perfume that I've said time and time again, many, many times, that smells very similar. This one's super, super expensive and affordable alternative. And this one is also, I think it's vegan and cruelty-free and that kind of thing. You know, for those of you out there who are looking for something like that, this is called Vanilla Musk by Nona. I think I'm on my 3rd or 4th bottle. I buy my oils over at Whole Foods. This is like $16, $15.99. I love it. You can wear it on its own. You can layer it with something vanilla. These two go really well together. And to me, this smells a lot like Tihota, but then you add Vanilla Bean Noel, one of my favorite scents from Bath & Body Works, and that's what you get. It's very light. I mean, it's not going to smell really, really strong, but it's more of a layering tool. I think when you want to amp something up, you want to layer your fragrances, layer your vanillas, or you want to go kind of soft. You don't want to overpower people. It's nice after a bath. Okay, going back to an affordable vanilla that I've shown several times. This is called Ebhar by Kazamat Razana, and beautiful bottle. This is a Middle Eastern or Arabian perfume that I don't believe is a dupe of anything. And it's a fruity vanilla. It smells very, very similar to Casablanca. They have a lot of similar notes. This one is green apple, it's vanilla, and amber and praline. Casablanca is stronger. Casablanca, I want to say, has grapes in it. That one is way sweeter, and it's more ambery. Ebhar is more vanillic. It's not quite as loud, and it has green apple in here, and maybe just a little bit softer than Casablanca, which is a lot for some people because it's so sweet. And they're so similar that I ended up giving my bottle of Casablanca away to my young niece and keeping Ebhar, another one that's a compliment getter, when I wear it to work. One beautiful perfume that I neglect. I don't know why. I love everything about it. It has a beautiful bottle. It's a beautiful scent. It's quite lovely. It's Escapade Gourmand by Mizan Mataha. And I know this is, I think, a brown sugar vanilla or a sugary vanilla, or sugar cubes is the main note. But I don't even think vanilla is listed. It should be. I get a creamy vanilla. I get a brown sugar, and I get whipped marshmallow. And that's what this perfume smells like. That sounds very sweet. It sounds very heavy, but it's not. It's light. And I think that's why this perfume might lose some points from some people, because it is very light wearing, but I think it is a delicious, delicate gourmand that I think does well on its own, but you can also layer it too. And this is one that I don't wear a ton, but I am just not giving up because it's so dang gorgeous. Okay, I'm staying on track. I'm going quickly, but I am staying on track to get through these 20. Let's see. The next one is a beautiful perfume that I've had for a couple months. I don't know how I have avoided talking about it. And it is called Vanilla Haze by Fugazi. Now, this vanilla caramel combo, that's been all the rage. When I think of vanilla caramel, I think of Bianca Latte. I used to have 4 in that little category. I'm down to 2, and I will soon be down to 1. So I have Eclair, which is, you know, the impression, the Arabian impression of Bianca Latte, because there was just something about, I think Bianca Latte is a beautiful perfume. There was just, you know, that 10% that just grated on my nerves. And the more I wore it, the more I picked up or was sidetracked by that 10%. From the coumarin, I was getting like a minty grassiness and a heavy plastic doll head. The minty grassiness is not, to me, I don't get that in Eclair. I do get that plastic doll head. This to me is the best iteration of that vanilla caramel scent. It doesn't have any of that coumarin, doesn't have that mintiness, it doesn't have that grassiness, and I do not get plastic doll head. So I don't need 4 of those perfumes. This is the only one I'm going to keep, and I'm either going to give Eclair to my daughter. I mean, she smelled it, she said, yeah, it's nice. She didn't go gaga over it, I'll just pass it along or declutter it. Vanilla Haze is by far my favorite in that category. It's lighter, it's more fluffy. Again, it doesn't have, if it has tonka, it's toned down because I'm not getting the, that minty grassiness. It has vanilla and it has coconut, maybe a little bit of some other nut. I can't remember the nuts in here, maybe hazelnuts. It's very light. So to me, if you want to know what this smells like, especially in the air, when someone wears it, this is what it smells like. It smells like the icing from Cinnabon. That cinnamon bun, the famous cinnamon bun. Cinnabon, you took that icing, you thinned it out a little bit, you added a little bit of a coconut flavoring or a coconut syrup, and then you pulverized some nuts and you added that to the mix. It's very light, it's very fluffy, it's very soft. So it's a softer, in my opinion, it's my preferred take on that DNA. It's softer, it's lighter, it's more airy. This could have been in my angelic fragrance video because to me it is an angelic gourmand. Speaking of fragrances that were in my angelic video, an absolute angelic gourmand, one of my favorite gourmands at the moment. You probably know what it is. I can't seem to make a video without it in it. And this is Gâteau des Anges by Florit. And Gâteau des Anges means angel cake, and this smells like an angel cake. It's so dang delicious. I am really burning through my bottle. It smells so good. It has a fruitiness in the opening. It has a fruity sweetness in the opening. And someone left a comment that said that they smelled like Fruit Loops or Fruity Pebbles in the best way. And I could definitely see that. I mean, this is a little bit more sophisticated, but I could see that someone getting Fruity Pebbles. It has a beautiful fruity sweetness, maybe bordering on a candied fruity vanilla, but as it starts to dry down pretty quickly, it's this buttery, light vanilla angel food cake that's so delicious. I mean, it has butter. Butter is a note in here, an accord, but it doesn't weigh it down. It's light. And the beautiful Sharita, she was describing this. She said it smelled like a cake baking in the air, and she was dead on. It smells like a light cake baking in the air. It's absolutely delicious. One of my favorite gourmands, one of my favorite vanillas. I have been hiding this from my daughter because she doesn't even know I have it. Otherwise, I know she would be all over that one. Speaking of favorite vanillas in my collection, I've spoken about this a couple times from the beautiful Marlene Estelle. She created a fragrance line at the end of last year, at the end of 2024, called Marste. So many beautiful ones in the line. I've talked about it before, but I love Essence Vanille, one of my favorite vanillas at the moment. To me, this is a gourmand vanilla. I think only 3 notes are listed: vanilla, lime, and coriander. This smells like a vanilla key lime pie, or a key lime pie ice cream with the vanilla in it, and almost has like a brulee crust. I don't get a ton of spiciness. I mean, I think the coriander just adds a teensy bit, a little bit of depth. Beautiful. Again, gorgeous vanilla. I could wear this year round. Definitely would be getting a lot of wear coming up. And I do love that she has, discovery sets available. And, her perfumes, even though beautiful and packaged well, come in different sizes and are not ridiculously expensive. Okay, speaking of smoky vanillas, a vanilla that smells very similar to Vanilla Woods is this one right here by Sniff that I love. And it's called Vanilla Vice. So these both I would put in the smoky wood category now. Vanilla Vice, this is so good, might be a touch more smoky. Now this one is the one that might have some amber wood in it. And I think amber wood gives, perfume a very ambery quality, a sweet quality, a woody quality, but it also imparts a smokiness. So this one has a note or a chord of ice cream. How they differ. This one has pear. This one has ice cream. This one has a little bit more musk. This one, I do believe, has the amberwood and is a little bit more smoky. And I love these bottles. They are so, well, first of all, I'm obsessed with that clicking cap. And you pop them in your purse. They're so easy to travel. I love them, and they are easier on the pocketbook. Now, okay, I could not do a vanilla-based vanilla video with talking about the epic, the iconic Vanilla 28 by Kayali, a very brown sugar, tonka, amberwood, another one with amberwood, heavy vanilla, very natural. To me, this smells like, a vanilla pod soaking in some sort of spirit, maybe a boozy vanilla pod, and you added some brown sugar and you added some tonka. Very delicious. This is scrumptious on its own, but it's also a very, very good layering vanilla. And in fact, if you want a delicious layering combo that I got from Anna Lauren, if you take Vanilla 28 and you add it to Casilli, it smells really good. Thank you, Anna, for that one. But you can layer this one with so many, and I enjoy wearing it on its own. Quite beautiful. One of my very favorite vanilla perfumes. One of my favorite cupcakes is Hufflepuff. Another one I'm going through pretty quickly. This is so this is like a vanilla coconut cupcake with a light peach glaze or drizzle. And the vanilla and the coconut and the peach comes out very, very strong in the beginning. It's super, super gourmand and sweet in the beginning, but it dries down, to like a warm, it has a nice, lightly sweet, woody base to the point where my mom, Picky Lori, who does not like coconut, she does not like vanilla, she doesn't like anything sweet, when she smelled this on me in the opening, didn't care for it, but that it smelled terrific in the dry down. And one of my recent pickups, I just got this, is Vanille Imperiale. It was, I think I had put them away. I think I had the little 5 ml sample from my last video. I put it away, but anyways, I got the 5 ml sample for February and I tossed it in my purse, that one with the amber from the collection, and I wore them a lot. I would just touch up or spray during different parts of the day, and I knew immediately that I wanted to full size or want to size up to both, because I think they're both beautiful fragrances that are timeless and would add a lot to my collection. And this one's number 20, yeah. So Vanille Imperiale does remind me of a few other perfumes. It has some similarities to like Gentle Fluidity Gold, in Intense Cafe, so it's going to put you in that category. This one is my favorite, even though Gentle Fluidity Gold is a beautiful scent. I don't have the bottle anymore, and I'm thinking about getting another bottle, but this is going to scratch that itch so I don't feel the need to go out and buy it right away, even though they're not twin fragrances, but they're very, very similar. So I would say they're all ambery, musky. Vanilla's Intense Cafe had rose, Intense Cafe had the coffee, and to me, there was a lot of Ambroxan. There was something artificial in there. But it lasted forever. It was probably the Ambroxan. That one was nuclear, lasted a ton, long, long time. Gentle Fluidity Gold has that very prominent juniper. So if you don't like it, it's probably because of the juniper note. This one doesn't have, this one does not have coffee. This one does not have juniper. It has, I want to say, it almost smells like cherry, but I don't think cherry is in here. I think it's blood orange, but I detect something that smells like a cherry. So it's got some fruits and citruses. It's musky, it's very ambery. It's an ambery, citrusy, fruity vanilla. I do think it has a teensy bit of rose in the background, and it's ambery, but it doesn't have a super strong Ambroxan that frankly kind of gave me a headache after a while with Intense Cafe, and that's it. 20 of my full-on, unabashed vanilla perfumes, vanilla fragrances for my vanilla lovers. I tried to cover everything, and I do think I covered pretty much all price points and lots of different vanillas in here, so If you're a vanilla lover, something for everybody. Let me know what you thought down below. If I did not mention your favorite full-on vanilla, let us all know in the comments below. Thanks again for sticking around. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed my content and had fun with me today, I would love a thumbs up. And with that, I'll see you on the next one, which is Smells of Easter.